The instruments are mounted where I want them, and now I'm going to start making the cutout for the grommet. There's my grommet right there, and I made a V-cut in the plastic here. This slips underneath. You can see a ridge there. That slips underneath the blue. So this grommet will have to sit approximately something like right there. So I need to whittle out a U-shaped spot right there, and then fish that wire down through there. So do that on both sides, and then I'll be ready to close her back up. Okay, there's what I have so far. I got working and forgot to start taping, so I got my U cutouts in. I got the grommets put in. It's a pretty tight fit in there. I don't think anything's moving on there. But I got screws to put back in. I got one here, one there, and one in the side here, and one in the side here. So then that top cover there will be locked down. I can start putting all the rest of the pieces of plastic back on. Okay, time to put the leg shield back in. Just get it inside the grooves through here, and then remember there's a snap down here that snaps it into. So other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Line up all the screws. Remember, you have a skirt up here that's going to tie into the front cover that comes across here, along with this screw here. But you can get in all these down the side. One on the end here. This is for the side skirt, but this one here goes in. And then don't forget the two in the front underneath here that we got last, because we didn't know that they were in there. Okay, the next two pieces are the front cover, and for lack of a better term, I'm going to call this cowl flap. This goes up underneath like such and goes into there, but it works in at the same time as the front cover when it goes in here. One thing make sure to be careful of, I noticed there's a broken tab right here. I did not break that when it came off, so it must have gotten broken in manufacturing. Or maybe I did break it off. I don't know. I don't remember it happening. I was very careful. But these two pieces here will go together in conjunction. The cover here kind of supports that flap up there. So, okay, I figured out that the cowl piece, it can go in there on its own. I just put the tabs back in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I did notice when I started to lay the front cover on, that cowl, if you can see these tabs here, that cowl has to come on top of those tabs, and basically the cover just lays on here like this and just slides up and onto, just like you can see for the tabs there. Now we're ready for the floorboard. Floorboard, as you can see along the edge of the front there, has some snaps that has to be dropped into place. Remember to route your wires before you lock everything down, and as you're getting it in through this hole in the front right. And that'll be it. We'll hook up the CDI, drop it in this corner right here, and set the battery in place, but probably will not hook it up until the very last.